Hey everyone, this is Queenie Clem with Queenie's Book Talk and Reviews, and I haven't seen y'all in a while. How y'all doing today? Happy New Year. This is going into the second week of January. Where we're in the second week of January. And I just want to let y'all know what your girl been reading. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, right now, I am already 15 books in. I set my Goodreads goal to 50, either 50 or 60. I'm starting really, really low right now, but I'm gonna up it. But my last year, sound kind of weird saying last year, which was only a couple weeks ago. I read 210 books. Well, actually, I read 224. Some of those were arcs that have not even came out yet. So my Goodreads showed 210, but I couldn't put the other ones in because they're arcs and haven't been there for pre-order. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But anyway, one of the books I just finished is A Place Called Down. And y'all can't see it. A Place Called Down. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to take off my green screen. And now you see only green. But anyway, this is the book, A Place Called Down, Why Christians Suffer. And this is by my friend, Dr. Valma Bagby. And this is a book, A Place Called Down. A Place Called Down is about when you're down, you're depressed, you're lonely, you in a state that you shouldn't be in. You're trying to get out and you're trying everything possible, prayer, meditation, reading your scriptures, and you just still in this darkness, in this hole, and you're trying your best to get out. But also there are some rainbow moments. And rainbow moments is when you come out or there's a glimpse of hope as far as the rainbow moments. This book stepped on my toes. I'm glad that the author was very transparent because that gave me leeway to let go and let God handle it and get out of that slump. I'm also featured in this book. Y'all see, I got my tabs. They was just going crazy. I did write my review, but there is so much to learn with this book. I got a blessing from this book. That's one thing. But she has a lot of things that went wrong in her life, a lot of health scares in her life that caused her to be in this down place. But through it all, she conquered and came out over onto the rainbow moment side. And I give this book 5 stars. And you know what? I can't wait to read more about this author. I really, really can't. That I love the cover. Really love the cover. Again, this is A Place Called Down by Dr. Valma Bagby. That is her on the back. So, we can come to believe that our walk with God will only be filled with mountaintop experiences. But Dr. Thelma Bagby comes to remind us that in fact, God can also order us a place called down. In her new book, Dr. Thelma deviates from the relationship focused topics to bring us into her own testimony of tests trials, and tribulations. And she talks about the 3 T's in this book to offer insight into the low place, which is the down place, y'all. It is not always the workings of evil. Sometimes God allows it because he is maturing us. And that's what I learned in the book. We think it's, oh Lord, ain't nothing but the devil, ain't nothing but the devil. But sometimes God put us on these paths to mature us, to open our eyes and see. A place called down is not designated to be fun or easy, and it wasn't. By its very nature, it can be likened to a refiner's fire. A fire so hot that it burns away all impurity, and that which is not useful, so that all that remains is the original intent of the craftsman. A place called down is coming for all of us. The question becomes, will you do in it, and will you come out of it? Commit, as Dr. Valma says, to come out of the place called down with something: maturity, faith, strength, and joy. Decide now that you will leave this season with gifts that only this place can give. So if you're in that down place right now, this would be an excellent resource and book to get. And it also comes with 2 journals, a memory journal and a Rainbow Moments journal that can walk you through this book. And that, I said, I gave 5 stars. Okay. Y'all know Christmas just passed. So, everybody, normally if you are an avid reader, somebody's going to buy you a book, whether it's your birthday, just because, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, Easter, not just playing, or Christmas. Well, for Christmas, I got this: The Vanishing Half by Britt Bennett. And y'all see, I just started. BB, it's got the BB on the front of it. See the gold coil on the inside. On the flap. This book I've just started reading, but it's about this town of light-skinned people, and they look down on dark-skinned people. And these 2 sisters, they are twins. They leave. They run away from this little town. One sister ventures off to be an African American. The other sister decides to pass for white. And after so many years, the sister that claims her to be self as African American, which she is, decides to return back to her town with her very, very dark blue child. I am so excited to get into this book because it's a very interesting topic. It not only talks about racism, but colorism. I know it's on the bestseller list or whatever. It's a chunker, but I'm very interested in finishing this book to see how did the twins end up at the end of the story, especially the one that passes for white. Anyway, this is that, and I think I'm going to really enjoy this Vanishing Half. But we'll see. Okay, the next book I am reading is The Mirrors of Life, and y'all see, I've already started notating it or tagging it or whatever you want to call it I'm just to chapter 6 right now. That's where I'm at. It's chapter 6. It's 300 pages. It's by my friend Neil Owens. This is the first book. He has a second book. There's a second book to this. So this is the first book, and then it continues on to the second book. It's called Mirrors of Life. What is your life in the mirror? In the mixed days of happiness and sadness, life and death, a Black mother guides her children to avoid the pitfalls of their hardship environment and leap over the systematic roadblocks that confine many to juvenile delinquency. This riveting tale of faith and perseverance, leads to intrigue when her spiritually inclined and ambitious son, Derek, attempts to build a civil-minded conglomerate that undercuts the retail and gas prices set by a group of businessmen led by a Narcissus and a callous Erich Hornsby. Surrounded by a fierce opposition that includes people of his race, can Derek prevail against the powers that be? And if so, how? This God-centered adult literary novel engages the reader with drama, love, romance, suspense, and we will see. So far, like I said, I'm just on chapter 6. And Yvonne is the mother in the story. And just in chapter 6, she has been through some stuff, y'all. I'm not going to give it away, but being it's only the 6th chapter. Like I said, Yvonne has been through a lot that she is pulling through strong as ever because she is a child of God and she has faith in God that through all adversities, she's going to make it. Now, I don't know what's the ending to the story or whatever like that, but I am very, very intrigued and interested in finishing this book. I'm doing this book with a book group, a book club called Breathe that is ran by Robrady. And we're reading this we're doing the book discussion in February. And the author is going to come in and talk to us, discuss with us this book. I am so excited to finish this chunker. Like I said, it's 300 pages, but it goes pretty fast. Like I said, I just started earlier this week and I'm already on chapter 6. I stopped one day and didn't read it all. I probably should be like on chapter 14 by now, but I'm not. But I will get through. Okay, that's all I'm reading right now, y'all. I have other books I got, stacked up over there that has to be read. But right now, this is the 2 books I am reading currently. I have authors sending me books every day, and as soon as they send it, I open it up and start reading it. And y'all, I don't want to say tell them stop sending me books because I want to read, but I don't know. Every time this past week, an author sent me a book, I start reading it, and I like, oh my God, I just read the first chapter. I can't read this book. I need to stop reading this book because I got other books to read, y'all. I'm just, do they have like a book anonymous that we can go to help us? Because I'm addicted. Hi, I'm Queenie and I'm addicted to books. How about you? Hi, I'm Queenie. I love books. What's your superpower? But anyway, I just wanted to come in and show you the books that I'm reading right now. These are the two books I'm reading right now. And you know, like y'all can see, they are chonkers. They are chonkers. So we're going to get back with you next week and I'll let you know how far I got or did I finish. All right. I am Queenie Clem, your literary ambassador. Have a blessed, blessed day. Happy reading. Bye.